Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Bobbie. I'm glad you could join me. I wanted to show you a really cute card and box idea. The inspiration came from Dawn Griffith. She made a really cute box with cards, but the cards that I had, pre-made cards, were quite a bit bigger than hers, so I had to change the measurements quite a bit, and this is the basic of the card. It's not embellished yet. We'll do that together. I just have a strip on it so far, a 1-inch strip. But I wanted to show you how to finish the cards and how to make the box if you have the pre-purchased cards. I bought these at a local store quite some time ago, and there was 50 cards and envelopes to a package, and I bought them when they were on sale at half off, so I wanted to try to use them up. So you're going to need a 12 by 12 piece of designer series paper, and we're going to cut it at 8 inches on one side. And we'll save this piece. Like, I've already done the 1-inch stripes on that one, but I'll use this on future cards. What you would do with this is cut it in 1-inch strips. So if you're making this box and cards, you'll want to save this, because you'll make she made a belly band for the outside of her box, but I'm not going to make a belly band. So the first thing you're going to do is move it over to a 1/2 inch and score it there. And then you're going to go to 1 inch and score it again. And then we'll turn it around on the opposite long side, and we're going to score again at 1/2 and 1 inch. Ouch. Pinch my finger. Okay, so now we're going to turn it so the long side is facing the grid, and we're going to score at 4 1/8. There's 4 1/8 right there. Let me get it lined up good, make sure I've got it on my mark. 4 1/8, 4 5/8. Make sure. Okay, there's 4 5/8. Oh, I don't think that was quite straight. 4 5/8. Then we're going to move it up to oh crud, I should have done that before. Well, it's okay. Then we're going to move it up to 9 and score again, and 9 1/2. Okay, now this is going to be your top flap, and this being your bottom. So you want to cut off from this first score line, you want to cut off both of these all the way down to the end. Now you can do it on your paper trimmer if you want, or you can do it with the scissors. I can see my score lines here. And here's my score line here. And we'll cut it all the way down to the bottom. Now this first score line that was 4 1/8, that is the bottom of your box, the part that's going to hold the cards. Okay, let me get rid of the paper trimmer here. Okay, let's do all our score lines here. Here's for the top of the box. Let's hope this pans out right. I've made it so many times trying to get the measurements right. I've had a real time with it, but I wanted to use up the cards that I already had and not have to buy more until I'm actually ready to use them. So, you know, you just hate to throw stuff away. You pay good money for it. And I would try to sell it if I lived in a town where there was a call for it, but here there's not much of a call for anything. So we're going to get all these score lines. Okay, now I'm going to put a magnet on mine instead of a belly band. So what you're going to have is this is going to fold up this way, and this will be your flap. So I need to decide how far down I want it, and I want the magnet right about in here, right about on this flower petal. So that'll be right in this diamond shape. Tape. I'm going to get a piece of tape and tape the magnet where I want it before I seal this up. And I've got some little basic gray magnets that I've still got from my scrapbooking days. And you can do a belly band. You don't have to use the magnets. I just want to use up what I've got. Let me lay this here pointing to where I want that until I get this out of here. I need one negative and one positive. Whoops, and it just flipped over to a negative. There's a positive. They just flip right over. Okay, so I want this one in here. And it actually has a sticky side to it if you take this tape off, but I don't trust it to stay in place real good, so I always put a piece of tape over it just for extra security. So I want it in this little diamond shape, and I'm going to put a piece of tape over it just to secure it and seal it down real good. Now we'll save this one till later. Okay, so now what we need is some tearing tape right here, and we're going to put it on the two outside flaps here. The little dog's fussing at me. He must want to go outside. He's going to have to wait just a few minutes. There we go. Okay, press this down real good. Okay, now we need, I've got the 2-inch circle punch. I think this has been discontinued. I do have all the new circle framelits, but in the essence of space here, I'm just going to use the punch, and you want to make sure get it kind of center of your box between your scores, and just punch about half or 2/3 of the circle in there so that you've got a slot to get a hold of the cards when you fold it up. And then we're going to take off this tearing tape. She says she is anyway. And I like to kind of trim these edges off just a hair so you don't have overhang there. Just kind of cut the corner out a little bit. Now this is going to fold down here and match up with your side. Right, like so. And then I'll use the bone folder to help press it in place. And then we'll do the other side the same way. Just match it up with your side. I hope you can see that. I'm trying to get it where you can see it. Whoops. Okay. I'll press it in place with the bone folder. Okay. Now this will be the front of your box. I thought that was so cute. Okay. And then for the cards, I've cut the 1-inch strips. I started making the cards when I cut the box out to her measurements, and then realized my cards were larger than hers and they weren't going to fit in that box, so I had to revamp the sizes and do it to suit the cards that I had. But I'm going to put these on here, and I did use dimensionals in here. I just used the 2-inch circle and then the 2 3/8 or 2 1/8, I think, It's the second smallest of the scalloped circle framelits. I'm just going to use snail to adhere it, because if I use any more dimensionals, I'm afraid it's going to take up too much space inside that box. And I'm just going to put that on here, one on each card. And I just used the Night of Navy to kind of edge around it a little bit. And I cut out some banners. Let's put it with the flower over this way. That looks pretty. It looks like it's right side up. And that one looks okay. And then this one. Alright. Not getting any traction for some reason sometimes. Alright, and we'll put that one right like so. And then there's the envelopes. We can put those in the box. And then I cut out some little banners. And I just used the teeny tiny wishes. And I thought I would take a piece of the designer paper that I had left and just kind of stagger it like so. I've got two of them. Like so. And let me use some glue dots to stick those together. I don't want it to stick out too far to where they're going to catch on each other in the box. And then maybe cut it off like just enough to stick up under the edge of that flower. Oops, I don't want to cover the happy birthday. Just to stick out like that. And then this one says thinking of you. I made them all different sentiments so they'd be more like a all occasion cards. Oops. This one needs to go with this one. They may be going different directions, who knows. And we'll stick this one up under here. Thinking of you. And then we have thank you. We got the dot off to the side, but that's okay. Put one under here. I want it to angle up a little bit so the dark blue is on the white. And just for you. Do I have another piece here? Another flag. Let me cut it this way. And this one says just for you. I have a few little scraps left here, huh? That's alright. I make good use of my scraps. I don't throw anything away. Move it back a little bit. There we go. Okay, and there's that one. And just tuck that under there. Okay, there's our 4 cards. So they'll go in the box. See, and there's plenty of room for all of them. Probably could get a couple more in there, but I didn't want to push my luck. And then I made another circle to go on the front. And that's just simply because, where is my magnet? Right there. So this is where I need the other magnet, so we can match them up. And it is right. Where is it? Somewhere. Right about there. There it is. So you put it sticky side up and then close your lid and press it down on it and it'll pick it up, and you can put another piece of tape on it. Where's my Scotch tape? I've lost my... oh, no I didn't. There it is. Oops. End of that row. See, it holds it shut. Isn't that cool? Now I wanted to use the dark trim across here. So I'm just going to put some snail on it. Just above the edge a little bit. Make sure I've got it straight. I'm going to trim that off on both sides. Maybe better, I guess I got it okay. I thought maybe I need to trim it a little bit more. I think I do. I see a little edge peeking out that doesn't need to be there. There we go. Oh, I forgot one thing. On my cards, I have a little butterfly to go on there. I believe in using all my scraps. He actually doesn't show up there very good. Let me see if I can move this one up. Yeah, we'll put him up here. This is the itty bitty butterfly punch. I don't know if it's still available or not. I'm not sure. And then I've got one more. And let's put a couple of little rhinestones on the butterflies. And of course I didn't bring my pick in here, so let's hope I can... It just jumped out of my hands. See if I can get it in the center of the butterfly without messing this up. Maybe with my bone folder I can maneuver it in where I want it. There we go. It's easier than trying to do it with your fingers. It's too awkward. Okay, two more for the next guy. There's two little rhinestones on him. Just a minute, Quigley. We're going to go outside in a minute. Hold on, buddy. Are you in a panic? Just be patient. I'll be there in a minute. My little fellow's dying to go outside. he wants me to get done. There's that one, and there's one here on the scissors. Just a minute, buddy. I know. You can probably hear him whining at me. He said, come on, let's go. Okay, so there's the cards and the envelopes, and they'll all fit in the box. Okay, and the little magnet holds it shut. And I have another circle here for the front. I should have cut another butterfly out for the front, but I didn't think about it. And that is right there. And I thought I had... I did. I have another little piece here, another little flag for the front. And blue dots. Oh, I mislay my arms if they weren't attached. So there's that. And we'll cut this off back here and put another blue dot on it and stick it up under here. There it goes. It says just for you. Isn't that cute? I just love this. I think it's the cutest thing. I'm anxious to make it with some other designer series paper, but I love this paper. And it's got this print on the inside. You can use the dark on the outside if you want. I did on the other box, on the one that was too little. But it's really, really pretty. So I hope you like this video. If you do, please leave me a comment. You don't realize how important it is to people who make the videos to get the comments. They really are important. It means a lot to people who are making the videos. And I didn't realize, you know, until I started making the videos. And I'm as guilty as anybody else. I've watched lots of videos that I absolutely loved and I didn't leave comments. So I have decided from now on I'm going to leave a comment, because now I know how important it is to hear what other people think and what they like and dislike and what kind of things they're looking for. So I hope you'll let me know if you like this video. If you make this project, take a picture and post it and let me know so I can look and see what your project is. I enjoy seeing what you guys do too. And if you need any of these products, go to my stamping store at Bloominhearts at Stampin'Up.net, and you can buy any of these supplies that you might need. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.